The Young and the Restless. Billy's revenge plot turns everyone against him. Week of August 17 to 21, 2026. This week in Genoa City, Billy Abbott's relentless pursuit of vengeance creates a perfect storm of conflict, while Nick Newman's family wages a desperate battle to save him from his addiction, and unexpected bonds continue to form. Billy's war on everyone. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, has officially declared war on Genoa City, and this week, the consequences of his single-minded quest for revenge come crashing down around him. Billy's latest scheme centers on his belief that the Abbott family may have a legitimate claim to Catherine Chancellor's legacy. He's been working behind the scenes, convinced that a secret agreement, where John Abbott once saved Chancellor from financial ruin, gives him the right to reclaim the company for the Abbotts. This claim, rooted in the idea that the loan was never repaid, threatens to upend the delicate corporate balance Lily Crystal Khalil and Kane Billy Flynn have worked so hard to establish. But Billy isn't just making power plays, he's alienating everyone in his path. Kane, already on edge about Billy's machinations, takes his warning directly to Jack Peter Bergman, giving the Abbott patriarch yet another reason to worry about his brother's increasingly reckless behavior. Jack is caught between family loyalty and the growing evidence that Billy's obsession is destroying everything he touches. The opposition to Billy is building into a formidable alliance. Kane is forming a new coalition to strike back at Billy, recognizing that his fiancée Lily's hard-won position at Chancellor is under direct threat. Victor Eric Braden, never one to tolerate Billy's scheming, is already strategizing how to discredit Billy Boy, once and for all. Even Sally Courtney Hope, who has been Billy's staunchest supporter, is becoming deeply worried about his latest revenge plot. Sally is increasingly questioning whether Billy's ambition has consumed the man she loves, leaving behind only a shell driven by vengeance. Her doubts about their future together deepen as she watches him double down on his destructive path. The irony isn't lost on longtime viewers. Billy, who has often been the victim of Victor's schemes, is now employing the same ruthless tactics that he once condemned. His single-minded pursuit of Chancellor has made him the very thing he once despised. Nick's desperate struggle. While Billy burns bridges, the Newman family is rallying around Nick, Joshua Morrow, whose addiction has pushed him to the brink. Nick had been spiraling, unable to face the reality of his addiction, until those who loved him refused to stand by any longer. The confrontation forced him to acknowledge just how serious his situation had become. But even then, the path to recovery has been anything but smooth. Victor and Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, are strategizing how best to help their son, with Nikki drawing on her own painful experiences with alcoholism to offer support. Nikki knows firsthand the challenges of maintaining sobriety and the devastating consequences of relapse. She's been by Nick's side, trying to encourage him to take it one day at a time. Victor, however, has less patience for the recovery process. Always a man of action, he can't understand why Nick isn't getting well fast enough. Victor's approach, demanding that Nick pull himself together, reflects his frustration with a situation he can't control through sheer force of will. The Newman patriarch has other battles to fight, namely against Billy, but his son's crisis demands his attention. Sharon Case, who has been at the center of Nick's support system, is anxiously awaiting updates on his condition. Meanwhile, Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, the person whose actions helped push Nick down this dark path, is seeking forgiveness from Sharon. Whether that forgiveness will be granted, or whether Matt deserves it, remains to be seen. Nick's struggle is particularly poignant for the Newman family. Victoria, Amelia Heinel, and Adam, Mark Grossman, have put aside their long-standing feud to support their brother, recognizing that his life hangs in the balance. Kyle and Victoria's growing connection in a development that has heads turning across Genoa City. Kyle, Michael Mealer, and Victoria continue to grow closer. Their bond, which has been building over recent weeks, deepens as they share moments of connection that feel increasingly significant. During one of their encounters, Victoria and Kyle nearly kissed, leaving both of them grappling with feelings they may not have anticipated. This week, they cross paths again, and the attraction between them becomes more difficult to ignore. The potential relationship is complicated on multiple levels. Victoria is Billy's ex-wife and the mother of his children, while Kyle is Billy's nephew. The irony of Billy's nephew falling for his ex is lost on no one, adding another layer of tension to the complicated Abbott-Newman dynamics. If Billy is pushing everyone away with his revenge plot, he may find that Kyle has fully aligned with Victoria and against him. Lily and Nate's crossroads. Elsewhere in Genoa City, Lily is counseling Nate, Sean Dominic, about the possibility of returning to medicine. Nate has been at a crossroads, uncertain about his future and his place in the world of medicine after the challenges he's faced. Lily is encouraging Nate to embrace his calling, recognizing that his talents are too valuable to waste. Meanwhile, Stephanie Simmons, Vivica A. Fox, is also supporting Nate, suggesting that he could once again wow the medical world. Their encouragement may be exactly what Nate needs to find his way back to the profession he was meant for. Audra and Billy's celebration. Adding to the week's intrigue, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, is curious about why Billy is celebrating, and he offers to tell her over drinks. This developing connection raises questions about whether Billy might find a new ally, or something more, as his relationship with Sally continues to fracture. Audra's curiosity about Billy's recent successes could either signal an alliance that strengthens Billy's position or a dangerous entanglement that further alienates him from those who still care. As the week of August 17 to 21 unfolds, the tensions in Genoa City are reaching a boiling point. Billy's determination to reclaim Chancellor is making him enemies on all sides, and his refusal to back down may cost him the people who matter most. Sally is questioning whether she can continue to support a man consumed by revenge, while Kane, Victor, and others are actively working against him. Nick's situation remains critical as his family searches for the best way to help him. The Newman family's united front, though unusual, reflects their determination to save one of their own. And Kyle and Victoria's growing bond promises to shake up Genoa City's complicated relationships even further. In the world of the young and the restless, nothing stays quiet for long. As Billy's revenge plot continues to unravel, and Nick fights for his sobriety, viewers can expect more drama, unexpected alliances, and the kind of emotional turmoil that keeps Genoa City spinning.